Peace and Harmony family. I know it's dark on my screen, and that's cool. That's all right. I don't necessarily want you to see me. I just kind of more so want you to receive this message. You know, I'm just driving, late night driving, and I talk to myself a lot, and I listen to what God is telling me. And in this particular conversation that I'm having with God, God reminds me, He reminds me that, you know, don't let my circumstances pull me away from my purpose. And I wanted to share that with y'all because I feel like there are so many times that we experience unforeseen circumstances and we be feeling like it's the end of the world. We be feeling like it's never ever gonna get better. We tend to think the absolute worst when it comes to dealing with uncontrollable situations, just unforeseen circumstances, just being in the season of hardships, and we don't necessarily see the other side of it. We don't necessarily see the good and the lessons that are coming. Sorry, y'all, gotta focus. We don't necessarily see the positive. We don't necessarily see the lessons or even the messages that comes with these circumstances. And I'm here to tell you, from a woman that came from just experiencing hardship after hardship after hardship, to now I'm thinking better about my situation, because I always think that everything starts with your mental first. Like, everything starts with your mentality first. Like, everything, your belief, like all of that. You know, what you believe, your body will tend to move that way. So if you're thinking negatively about yourself, your body will react in a negative way. If you're thinking highly of yourself, your body will react in ways that are amazing. You know, that's why I believe fully that positive self-talk is so important when it comes to, you know, really loving yourself and improving your life. And I wanted to share that with y'all because, again, don't let your circumstances pull you away from your purpose. Because as a woman who, I'm gonna keep saying woman, but as a person who has been in situations where I literally lost everything, from my home to my car to my job, like all of it. And even after all of those things that I taking these L's, I still remain optimistic about life and the way that it's going. And I had to pretty much be at the very lowest of myself, and I had to find the strength and the power, the willpower to pull myself out of it. You know, sometimes we get into these mental fogs, we get into these low vibrating energies, and it can be difficult for us to pull ourselves out of it, because it seems like at that very moment our situation or our circumstances are not getting any better at all. Sometimes it seems like it gets worse and worse and worse and worse, but I'm here to tell you, it always gets better. And I mean that, it always gets better. So you have to learn to what my dad would say, take the crickets with the straights. Yes, my dad always said that, take the crickets with the straights. And remember to not take your circumstance, your current circumstance, don't take it so personal to the point that it brings you and keeps you low mentally. You know, allow yourself to feel what you feel and be present during those tough times, those hardships, but do not analyze it to the point where you beat yourself up about the circumstances that you are in. And I had to learn that, because I literally 2023, the beginning of 2023, when I lost everything, I had to literally move back with family, and I was carless for like a year and some change. And then I ended up, you know, getting a car, and, you know, now I'm making my way into my own place. And at first I was so heartbroken, and I was so, like, I swear to y'all, I was depressed for like a good 6-7 months. Like, I'm not even gonna front. Like, I don't know what I was doing. Like, I was just doing stuff. I was just trying to get myself in a better position, and I did a lot of dying. Like, I had a lot of deaths and a lot of layers to me that I had to shed. I had a lot of that was like probably one of the biggest humility experiences I had. Like, humility was staring me dead smack in the face, you know. And I'm not making this video because I want sympathy and all that shit, because I really don't care about that, because I know what got myself into that situation, and I take full accountability of that, so I don't even care. But I know that the direction of where life is taking me right now, and even though I'm not where I want to be exactly, I know that I am getting there day by day, and it's still a process for me. And I know that at the end of the day, God is going to put me in the right places, in the right spaces that I've been praying for, that I've been yearning, desiring for, that I know is going to be for me. You know, one thing about me, I always keep faith in all of my circumstances, all the time. My nana taught me that very, very well, very, very young. Very, very well, very, very young, to always have faith in God, always pray. I've always been a spiritual woman. I've always been a praying woman. Even if I didn't pray a lot, I pray. And I give myself credit for that. I give myself grace and thanks for that. I'm proud of that. But you know, I just wanted to share this transparent moment, because so many people get down and out about things that they feel at the moment is the worst thing in the entire world. But when you really sit there and you really be present, and you focus on what is being shown to you, what are the lessons in this, what is the messages, you'll begin to actually give gratitude. Like, I used to have this thing where, oh my gosh, this circumstance is so like I could, like, it's like the more angry, the more you're not present with certain situations in your life, it's like the worse it gets. But I've gotten so optimistic about every situation that I've been in my life, that when I am in a uncomfortable situation, or I'm in a circumstance where it's very difficult and it's very new to me, I'm more so looking for the lesson. I'm more so in the energy of always expressing gratitude for whatever it is that I am experiencing right now, even if I don't fully understand it, or even if I don't understand the depths of it, I still give gratitude, because eventually when I reflect again on this situation, I will be able to receive the wisdom from that lesson, from that circumstance, you know, just from initially being optimistic about it and thinking about the positive, or thinking about the lesson in it. And that's really how you, first of all, that's how you quantum jump. It's just decision making. is literally choosing whether to, because you got to understand too that every decision that you make in your life will either put you ahead or it'll bring you back, you know, or not even just, if it ain't gonna bring you back, it's gonna keep you stagnant. So quantum jumping is just decision making when you really think about it. You know, is what I'm doing right now, is it going to push me forward in the next 6 months, or is it going to keep me where I'm at? That's literally what it is in a nutshell, you know. And that's what I do when I experience tough circumstances, you know. I've literally learned to not let my circumstances pull me away from my purpose. Sometimes I might feel like I'm not on time with it, or I'm behind with it, but then it's always God that's reminding me that I'm just right on time. This is just the amount of speed, God's speed, that I needed. You know, and you know, you have to give yourself grace, and you really have to be patient with yourself. And I know that's easier said than done, but it's doable, you know. And please understand, and understand that majority of the things that you can control are fixable. Majority of it. And I had to learn that too. Everything to me is fixable, unless it's not. Your leg fall off, it ain't fixable. Oh, that's so dark. But anyways, I have a weird sense of humor. But anyways, if this resonated, please, you know what to do. Drop a rose in the comment section. Comment your thoughts, inspirations, okay? I want y'all to think about what I said, right? Think about what I said, right? Think about what I said, right? Peace out, family.